The sun, setting below the horizon, painted the sky in blood-red hues. On the deck of the ship's sea serpent, Captain Blackheart stood alone, his wrinkled face illuminated only by the flickering light of a torch. The wind, like an evil spirit, howled, driving salty spray across the deck. Waves, rising high, beat against the ship's hull, as if yearning to drag it into the abyss. In Blackheart's hand was a compass, its needle trembling restlessly, as if sensing an impending doom. "Something's wrong," he whispered, the lines on his face deepening his already somber gaze. He stared into the distance, trying to discern the cause of his inexplicable unease. Suddenly, a head emerged from the depths of the sea. Huge, terrifying, it sliced through the water's surface like a dagger. It was a monster, resembling a serpent, but with the head of a dragon, its teeth sharp as daggers and its eyes red as hot coals, glowing in the twilight. Its body, thick as a ship, was covered in black scales, like armor, gleaming in the fading light of the sunset. Blackheart froze, stunned, unable to tear his gaze away from the horrifying sight. For the first time in his long life, he experienced true terror, not before a man, but before the power of nature, which was mightier than any ship or any cannon. "Damn it, it's a seafaring beast," he croaked, his voice seeming to stick in his throat. The monster roared, like the sea itself angered by the disturbance of its peace. Its roar shook the masts of the sea serpent, and waves rose to the heavens, ready to swallow the tiny ship. Blackheart saw in the monster's eyes only an abyss of hunger and a thirst for blood. He felt the chill of death penetrate his marrow, making his body tremble. "God," he whispered in despair, "why did I ever embark on this journey?" The monster lunged at the ship, and Captain Blackheart watched as its coiled body enveloped the ship in a deadly embrace. He tried desperately to keep his footing, but was thrown aside like a doll. "Farewell, world," he shouted into the void. Then a wave engulfed him with a furious roar, and the ship's sea serpent disappeared beneath the waves, swallowed by the monster's maw. The next day, only emptiness remained. The waves swayed calmly, as if nothing had happened. The monster had retreated to the depths, leaving behind only the legend of the sea beast with the head of a dragon. But the legend was not just a tale, it was a warning about the terrors that lurk in the depths of the sea, before which man is powerless. And Blackheart, in his death, became a symbol of this powerlessness. His name was not marked on the map of the seas, but in the hearts of sailors, he remained a reminder of the abyss that the sea conceals. And in every storm, in every wave that crashed against the sides of ships, in every roar of the surf, sailors heard whispers of the monster, of the beast with the head of a dragon, of Captain Blackheart, who had gone to the depths of the sea. And they prayed that they would never have to face it. But the legend of the sea beast with the head of a dragon, of the death of Captain Blackheart, lived on in the hearts of sailors as a warning, as a symbol of the abyss, of the power of nature, before which man is powerless. And in every storm, in every tempest, sailors remember this legend and pray that they will never have to face the monster.